Hey everyone, Caffeine Chow here. Today I'm reviewing all the protein I have taken in my 1 year journey into the gym. So, I remember when I first started hearing about protein, I said I'm still kind of new to this. Not an expert by any means necessary, but I just remember that protein was always something that everybody just was emphasized. I think it's emphasized. They always take every day, always drink your protein, always eat your protein, no matter what. And so I always just went with the classic basic, which was whey. I went with chocolate whey for the first time. It was good. I liked it. It's funny that I kept taking it, but the thing was that I could definitely feel myself getting stronger, not crazy strong. I could feel myself doing a little bit more reps, or maybe sometimes lifting more weight. And it wasn't until I started watching Coach Greg, Rich. Sorry for bitching last name, Piana. Those two mainly. Rich Pian kind of opened my eyes to always just eating more, but eat more protein no matter what. Just keep eating. I remember I used to weigh 142. Right now I'm at 181. I remember I couldn't get weight no matter what. It was just hard. I started to see the muscle for the tricep, but it was hard. I'm like, this is out. Not bad, but I could bench probably 45, 135 3-4 times that I was in when I first started going. Now I can do pretty solid 10 reps for 10 times or more maybe. Not that bad, but like I said, that increased a lot. But also the fact that I also practice with the weight. But anyhow, let's start with getting on topic. I'm just really bad at this stuff. But I remember they're just telling me to drink protein. So I remember I started with the whey protein at Costco, which is good. Then went to Combat Pro because my cousin moved to a college down in Santa Barbara, and so she had a protein, a big bag from Costco too. It was Combat Pro, and she didn't want it. I'm like, so you sure you don't want it? I'm like, it's really good. I can remember once I forgot about printing. You should just take it. She's like, nah. She gave it to me, which is pretty nice. From there, I went on a different journey, experimenting because I still wanted to get bigger. I was gonna put in more weight, as in just look more muscular. But also have clean, visible muscles like a bodybuilder. And so I went with different ones. The first one I went with was my local Max Muscles, and I got this one, Titan Nutrients. I remember the strawberry one, and man, hopefully in the future I'll get better at this type of stuff. But I remember the guy at the store, he was a bodybuilder, IFBB Pro. What was his name? I remember it was funny. I just asked oh, which one will help me just put on a little bit more muscle or more mass or just any weight, just put some, right? And he told me it was this one. I think I remember the guy started showing me his Instagram. The guy was shredded. This guy was shredded and strong. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I told him how much you worked out, what you do for ab exercise, and he told me. Remember who he told me was not leg raises. What's it called? Is it called leg raises? Where you have grab a bar and then you raise your feet. I know a lot of people do that one, but that's what he kept telling me to do. I remember I did that one too, but he said no matter what, just always watch your diet. He said that's the thing that mattered the most, which I eventually did figure out that was best. You want to get visible abs. And then for now, it's not too bad. My abs, I feel when I was 142, 150, it was just way more clear, more visible. It would take off my shirt, it was just it was there. It wasn't shredded, but it wasn't sick. It was just a nice 4-pack. But now I'm just I don't know. Now I'm just a little bit more self-conscious. I'm like, damn. But maybe it's also the fact that I am bulking, eating around 3,000 calories or so, around that area. No, 3,000. Some days 3,000, some days 2,500. Just always between. But then I remember, so I went with this one. It wasn't bad. Pretty good price. I remember it didn't cost the same as the other protein. It's always a little detail I never noticed, but I just remember I just wanted more protein, more mass. Also, I always ask for help from friends. I always taking their criticism, especially from one of my friends in Lozum. I always look at taking his criticism on what protein to take. But I take this one, not bad. I feel like it wasn't bad. Then I went again. I remember I had strawberry, and I like strawberry with chocolate. It wasn't bad either. And then I remember I kept looking at more bodybuilders because at this point I started looking more into body, become what I want. You want to be a powerlifter or do I want to train more like a bodybuilder? Look and train. Cause I feel like if you want to look like something, you also have to train like something. If that makes sense. Like, if you train like a bodybuilder, most likely or not, you will have bodybuilder muscles. I feel like, as in train and eat. So, I don't want to cook. I'm not really picky on what I eat. So I feel like this would be an easier route for me, since I can just literally do the same thing over and over and I won't get bored as long as I see the results. Which I'm pretty good with, pretty happy with the results I have gotten. So then I remember I saw a YouTuber named Anthony, what's his last name? Started at M. But I remember he made cream of rice and always put his stuff in there, always put his protein in there. I remember he showed this protein, ISO 100 hydrolins, and he was like, he's saying it's a good protein, but then with the nerve about Coach Ray saying how certain protein affect the body, and he brought up this one. Was it Coach Ray who brought it up, or was it someone else? Saying how it might not even be a point to get a certain protein unless you really know what you're doing. I'm like, well, true. Right now, I don't really know that I'm doing that well like him or any of those guys. So I'm like, let me just stay away from that one then. Cause a little bit more, a little bit less value. So I'm like, what would be the value of me taking this protein to cost a little more, and that probably wouldn't do my body because I'm not Astrid and Anthony Montella. Montella's with his last name, and don't train like him. So I'm like, But overall, it's pretty good, honestly. The peanut butter, I'll be honest with you, I hate peanut butter. Passion. I thought it was chocolate at first, but I hate peanut butter. The chocolate one though was pretty fire. And then for funsies, I remember the first time I went to the DNC to see if I had more calories because they have more carbs. That chocolate goes away. This one was honestly, of all these flavors, the best one. It tastes so damn good. I remember like there would be nights when I was like 142, just because I was more visible on the abs, but I didn't want to keep them. I just like wanted just to eat the protein just by itself because it tasted so good. It just smells so good. And it tasted really good, honestly, for all the milkshakes. And now, for my journey, when I'm with me right now, I was in the kitchen, but I have Combat Pro. Or no, I think this is Combat Pro mat from Amazon. My friend Loza told me to drink that one. And honestly, the thing I can say about that one though, that's so weird, is that when you put it in the blender, you just like feel the liquid just going smooth. This one feels chunkier, cause oh my god, the scoop ain't like a little one like normally like the ones you have like this small and then this big. They're like it's literally like lengthy as my wallet. Like it's that deep and then like pretty girthy. I'm like, Jesus, and you put it all in there, and it's a good amount. It just feels so like chunky. It feels like a lot of protein. It feels good though. That's the thing I did like about it. It's $80 on Amazon. Not bad for how much servings it has. It's a lot. But yeah, that's been my take for protein.